Hello, ICCD Sign Language Class Level 2. This is our Week 2 Vocabulary Word Review. We discussed family last week and there were some signs I forgot, so I wanted to add those. And we'll also be reviewing jobs and hobbies. Okay, so let's do family. We forgot mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, and sister-in-law. Another way to sign it is mother-in-law, and that's really just combining mother and then the sign for in and law. So that's another way. We also had adopted, so adopted, kind of grab and pick up. Foster, to take care of, or you can also fingerspell foster to clarify foster children. Also we had married, so married, two hands becoming one, married. Engaged, it's taking an E and putting it on top of the ring finger, engage. So then fiance would be with an F, fiance. Then we have divorced, divorced, divorced or separated, and the same sign there, divorced or separated. So there's a few different signs for divorced or separated. Then we also had stepmom or stepdad, or that can be stepmom, stepdad, or stepmom, stepdad. So the second one is a bit more sign English, signing an actual step, like these are my feet stepping forward. And then the last one was second mom, second dad, as another way of saying stepmom or stepdad. And you can even fingerspell it if you prefer. It's not offensive because this sign is a sign for fake. So fake mom, fake dad, that's not offensive. It's just one way that deaf people have used to sign stepmom or stepdad. So those are a few of the family signs that I forgot to mention in last week's video. So let's go on with jobs. So our question was, what do you do? Do you work? Are you in school? So that was our big question. What do you do? So this is like a D and an O and turning it upside down, do. So for jobs, sign for job or work, kind of on the wrist here, work. Or you can do job, J to a B, job. So we have doctor, kind of putting the palm up with on the wrist here. Doctor with a full hand, nurse with the N, nurse and doctor. Then we have ambulance or EMT worker, so ambulance, EMT worker. Stay at home mom or stay at home dad. Engineer, engineer. Pastor, pastor. Missionary, take the M, a circle on the heart, missionary. Photographer, so just take the picture and person. A bank teller, so B-A-N-K, super fast, bank, or even just B-K, bank teller. So we're signing bank worker. Accountant, like your F, counting up the rows, accountant. Waiter or waitress, we sign server. So it's time for serve and then person. Manager takes the X, manager, manager. Supervisor, to take care of. So it can be a supervisor that kind of is overlooking you, taking care of you, or then you have a supervisor with the eyes kind of looking and observing supervisor. So depending on your sentence and the context, you can use supervisor or supervisor. Then we have somebody that works at the grocery store. So grocery store worker, or a department sales worker, so clothes store worker, clothes store worker. Then we have cashier. So the person, now this is the old-fashioned way of typing in as you're scanning, cashier, cashier. Nowadays it's kind of scanning, so you could even explain the sign that way, cashier. Farmer, so you take the 5-hand shape, go around the chin, farmer, farmer. A singer, so sign for sing or music, just kind of hold your hand out here, sing. So a singer. Police, firefighter, so it's the B up at the forehead, firefighter. A sports player, so sports player. Baseball player, basketball player, football player. sign for professional, major or minor league, baseball, lawn care, so grass and then mowing, lawn care worker, or tree cutting person, tree, chop it down, worker, you can add to that. A contractor, so this is a person that actually writes contracts, so contractor, or it could be a builder is a contractor as well, so builder, like you're putting the bricks on top of each other, and person. Computer or IT person, so computer is the C on the arm in a circle. You might see some people do computer this way, computer or tech person, this is technology person. And interpreter, so an interpreter. Lawyer, so we're dying an L here, lawyer. Then also assistant. So a thumb here, thumb going up to support it, assistant. Then we have dentist, and if you want to be more signed English, you can do it on the side with your teeth smiling, dentist or dentist. Then we also have a social worker, so you could do social worker or social worker, SW. This is a sign for help, so SW, worker or social worker. A therapist is a T and then person, therapist. We also have counselor. And teacher. Information goes from my head out to you, teacher. So if you've noticed, this is our person marker and this is a sign for teach. So teacher. All right, so hopefully some of these, secretary, that's another one, secretary. Hopefully some of these are your jobs so that they can help you review. If I've missed one, let me know. Now hobbies, that's our third vocab, is hobbies. These are things that you like to do. So what do you like to do, or you enjoy what? So we have walking, or you can do walking, so full hand or threes, walking. Running, so it's like an L and an L, hook it together, running. Exercising, you can use the E's or even just a fist, exercising. Swimming. Biking, and you can get on the bike and pedal away. Dancing. Skiing, so you kind of take the two X's and go downhill, ski, but then ice skating is moving back and forth, ice skating. And then roller skating is the two bent V's, roller skating. Sewing, maybe you might enjoy horseback riding, so horseback riding. Bowling, so just like you would bowl the bowling ball, bowling. Basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, golf, so you just swing the golf, tennis, fishing, motorcycling or motorbike riding, camping, canoeing, or kayaking, rock climbing, just knock on your fist, climbing, rock climbing. And with these you can like, just the thumb and middle finger, like, enjoy, or favorite. So those are some, or this one, it's my favorite, I absolutely love it. So those are some hobbies that I hope you enjoy, and good to learn for when you're communicating and discussing things that you like to do. So I hope this video helps you review jobs and hobbies, and we look forward to seeing you next week. God bless. Question words and time. So our question words, we have who, or who, what, when, where, why or why, how or how many, how much, and which. Then we also have time. Past, present, and future. Day, hour, minute, second, or second. Today, tomorrow, yesterday, or yesterday. Morning, start down below and come up. Morning, noon, afternoon, and night. Noon and midnight. And this one's down a little bit down here, but I'm too close to the camera. Midnight. All day, all night. All day, all night. Clock or clock, depending on the shape of it. Alarm clock. Fast, time is going by fast. Hours and hours and hours and hours. Or time is going by slow. Reservation or appointment, you're grabbing the time and putting it down. Month, and year. And week. And we can incorporate our numbers into last year, next year, or it could be 2 years ago, 2 years from now, in our year. Same for week. Last week or next week, in 2 weeks or 2 weeks ago. We also can 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. After you get to 5, you need to do 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, or 9 months. So we can include our numbers in showing the time as well as 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 11 and 12 o'clock being midnight. All right, so I hope this helps you review your time and question words.